Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our reading of The Travels of Marco Polo. Today's chapter, Book 1, Chapter 16, of the City of Ormus, situated on an island not far from Le Main and the Sea of India, of its commercial importance and of the hot wind that blows there. Let's get started. At the extremity of the plain, before mentioned as extending in a southern direction to the distance of 5 days' journey, there is a descent for about 20 miles by a road that is extremely dangerous from the multitude of robbers by whom travelers are continually assaulted and plundered. This declivity conducts you to another plain, very beautiful in its appearance, 2 days' journey in extent, which is called the Plain of Ormus. Here you cross a number of fine streams and see a country covered with date palms, amongst which are found the francolin partridge, birds of the parrot kind, and a variety of others unknown to our climate. At length you reach the border of the ocean, whereupon an island at no great distance from the shore stands a city named Ormus, whose port is frequented by traders from all parts of India, who bring spices and drugs, precious stones, pearls, gold tissues, elephant's teeth, and various other articles of merchandise. These they dispose of to a different set of traders, by whom they are dispersed throughout the world. This city, indeed, is eminently commercial, has towns and castles dependent upon it, and is esteemed the principal place in the kingdom of Kierman. Its ruler is named Rukmedin Achamak, who governs with absolute authority, but at the same time acknowledges the king of Kierman as his liege lord. When any foreign merchant happens to die within his jurisdiction, he confiscates the property and deposits the amount in his treasury. During the summer season, the inhabitants do not remain in the city on account of the excessive heat, which renders the air unwholesome, but retire to their gardens along the shore or on the banks of the river, where with a kind of osier work they construct huts over the water. These they enclose with stakes driven in the water, on the one side and on the other upon the shore, making a covering of leaves to shelter them from the sun. Here they reside during the period in which there blows every day from about the hour of 9 until noon a land wind so intensely hot as to impede respiration and to occasion death by suffocating the person exposed to it. None can escape from its effects, who are overtaken by it on the sandy plain. As soon as the approach of this wind is perceived by the inhabitants, they immerse themselves to the chin in water, and continue in that situation until it ceases to blow. In proof of the extraordinary degree of this heat, Marco Polo says that he happened to be in these parts when the following circumstance occurred. The ruler of Ormus, having neglected to pay his tribute to the king of Kierman, The latter took the resolution of enforcing it at the season when the principal inhabitants reside out of the city upon the mainland, and for this purpose dispatched a body of troops consisting of 1,600 horse and 5,000 foot through the country of Rio Barley in order to seize them by surprise. In consequence, however, of their being misled by the guides, they failed to arrive at the place intended before the approach of night, and halted to take repose in a grove not far distant from Ormus. But upon recommencing their march in the morning, they were assailed by this hot wind and were all suffocated, not one escaping to carry the fatal intelligence to his master. When the people of Ormus became acquainted with the event and proceeded to bury the carcasses in order that their stench might not infect the air, they found them so baked by the intenseness of the heat that the limbs, upon being handled, separated from the trunks, and it became necessary to dig the graves close to the spot where the bodies lay. And that would be all for today. I'll see you all next time. See ya!